on chain and make sure that they're the ones benefiting. Everyone everywhere gets the same access, no matter where you're born, no matter where you live. This is the future of the internet. This is on chain.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Base Batches opening ceremony. We're so excited that all of you are here. We have an awesome run of show with me. I'm Jesse. I'm the creator of Base, and Zen, our new head of global builders who joined at the beginning of the year. Welcome, Zen, as well.
Hey, guys.
So when we took a step back and thought about what we wanted to do this year and where we wanted to focus our energy, one of the unifying themes is that Base is for builders. We have this catchphrase that we say over and over again, which is that everyone can be a builder and that Base is for everyone. And the reason why we say Base is for builders is that at the core, when we're thinking about our mission and our vision, builders are what make that happen. Now, just to ground all of you in what that actually is, when we're thinking about what success looks like for Base, it is building a global on-chain economy that increases innovation, creativity, and freedom. Something that all of us can be a part of, where anyone, anywhere with an internet connection can plug in, can have a level playing field, can get access to the best financial and social tools and services, and can build a better business, a happier family, and a better livelihood in this new global economy that all of us are starting to be a part of. And we'll know when we've accomplished that, this is our vision, when the entire world is on chain. 1 million builders, 1 billion people, all participating in this global economy, all benefiting from this global economy, all working together to build the future on Base. And so this is Base, and this is why we're all here. This is what Base Batch is about. When we thought about, okay, how do we give builders the tools and how do we make them be successful? We decided we wanted to do something that helped them build better. And that's because builders are the foundation of Base. If we don't have builders, we're never going to get those apps, those experiences, the content, the things that bring everybody on chain. And so Base Batches was conceived to accelerate the builders who are watching this and the builders who are plugging in all around the world to help build the future with us. Next step. And you can kind of think about this like a flywheel. And we look at this flywheel a lot. We think about it as kind of the flywheel of Base that we're trying to spin faster and faster. Again, our North Star is the entire world on chain, 1 million builders, 1 billion people, $1 trillion of assets. And the way we think we get there is by onboarding more builders and giving them better tools so that they can build better apps, so that they can create more content, so that they can create the reasons for people to come on chain. And then those builders, they create those reasons, and that brings more people on chain. They find an app that they want to use. They find a coin that they want to buy. They find some content that they want to consume. And they do more and more of that. And more people then, of course, begets more builders who are now excited to build for that larger audience. Those new builders then build more apps, and that brings more people, and the flywheel spins faster and faster and faster. And this is the flywheel that we are waking up every single morning, going to sleep every single night, thinking about how do we accelerate it? How do we make it so builders can come on chain faster and they can have better tools to build on chain? And then how do we get those products that builders build into the hands of everyday people by making it easy for them to discover those products, to use those products, and to kind of give the value back to builders by connecting up with the products that they're creating every single day. And the really exciting thing about this is that if you are tuning into this call right now, you are at the vanguard. You know, I like to think about the people who are here right now as the first builders. the builders who believed in this vision of building a global economy before everybody else, and who took a bet on Base, took a bet on this future, and said, I'm going to build something right now because I believe that I can make an impact on accelerating the speed at which the world comes on chain. And in doing that, I can make an impact on making the world a better place because more people are going to benefit from this global economy that we're building together. And so that's what Base Batches is about. This is our gift back to you as builders, to give you the platform, the tools, the resources, the mentorship, the funding, the support, the network, the distribution to actually be successful. And so now I'm going to hand it over to Zen, and Zen's going to walk us through what does that actually look like? How do we help you be successful? And how does Base Batches accelerate builders around the world over the next many months?
Okay, thank you, Jesse. Appreciate it. So what is Base Batches? We can jump into the details right now. Right. So Base Batches is really comprised of three key parts. It's a buildathon, it's an incubator, and it's a global demo day. So Base Batches is a global program supporting builders, creating apps and startups. The buildathon is split by region, where the winners are an incubator. The incubator is a chance to get access to top mentors and resources and refine your app and prepare for demo day. And demo day is where top builders present to an array of high profile judges in a live streamed event to a global audience. So let's look at the details. So Base Batches is starting today, and it's split into 6 regional virtual buildathons across Africa, Asia, North America, Latin America, Europe, India. And during this time, there are going to be 50 community-led in-person workshops all around the world. And these provide a great opportunity to network, to get support, and to find teammates. Each buildathon has 7 tracks. So each regional buildathon is split into these 7 tracks. And the tracks each have a fantastic partner. We have an AI track with Virtuals. We have mini apps with Farcaster. We have consumer with Coinbase Wallet. We have DeFi with Uniswap. We have stable coins with Aerodrome. And we have vibe coding with Ohara, where if you're a non-technical builder, you can prompt your way to victory. And we have a showcase app track supported by Talent Protocol. Now, the showcase track is a special track which is designed for existing teams of builders who have a product but haven't got many users yet and are right at the beginning of their journey. So you can enter this track, you can build a new feature to your existing product and be judged on your entire app. Okay, so what are the prizes? Well, the prizes will be split by region. Okay, so there are 6 regional buildathons, each with 7 tracks and a first and second place for each. First place is 1 ETH and second place is half an ETH. So that means we have 7 tracks, 6 buildathons, and 2 prizes, which is 84 prizes in total, which is a ton of prizes. But that's not it. That's not it. The big prize, or one of them, is entry to the Network School. So the Network School needs not much of an introduction. It's founded by Balaji Srinivasan, and it's a tech-forward community on an island near Singapore for tech optimists, for builders, for creators who come together to hone their skills, network, and become part of a community building the future. And so 20 builders will get access to the project and are funded 1 month at the Network School. But we have more. So as mentioned, the winners of the buildathons will earn entry into these incubators. These are regional incubators where we work with partners, including Odyssey, hashed and supported by Seed Club and tons of great mentors. And these incubators are designed to take you from the end of the Buildathon with a working app to demo day, where you present your app to the world. So this is your chance to get mentored, to get supported, and to really get connected with some of the best builders and investors out there. And then finally, we have Demo Day. So Demo Day is a global event where you get live streamed to a public stage and judged by some top judges, including Coinbase Ventures, Jesse, the Base team, Seed Club, and many more. And there's up to $1 million in funding for grabs, with first place 60K, second place 40K, third place 25K, and $1 million in total with other smaller grants. And these are grants, not equity investments, which means they are non-dilutive, purely to get you going and start your journey towards becoming a startup.
And one other note on the demo day is it's not just funding that you'll get out of this, it's also visibility. And one of our goals with kind of the whole Base Batches program is to give you kind of the on-ramp to turn an idea into an app. That's the Buildathon stage. Take that app into a business. That's the incubation stage. And then work on that business long-term. And so that's where Demo Day comes in. You know, we're going to give you the funding, that's non-dilutive and grants. But our hope is that this also helps you get your first customers, and that it helps you get visibility to more investors who are looking to back early stage startups and who can kind of give you that next kick to get to working on this full time. Because when we've been talking to builders all around the world, I think what we've heard is that there's so many incredible builders who are doing this nights and weekends. And we want to help people go from being a nights and weekends builder to being a full-time builder who's helping create this global economy with us. Yeah,
exactly. And so now looking at the key dates, these are important. So firstly, here we go. We've got the Buildathon starts today and it goes on for 3 weeks. And so that's workshops and pure building. At the end of the Buildathon, you submit the app or project. We then have 2 weeks of judging, and the winners are announced on the 30th of May. The winners go on to the mini incubator, which takes place across June, with the demo day on the 20th of June, so 3 weeks into the incubation. Okay, so how to get started. Firstly, to sign up, scan this QR code. This will take you to the DevFolio sign up page where you can create an account and get going. Then you can use all of the amazing resources at base.org/builders with this QR code. That includes on-chain kit, smart wallet, agent kit, and mini kit, along with tons more resourcing and information. And then if you want to get support during the Buildathon and across Base Batches, head to base.org/discord with the QR code here. We have tons of different areas within the Discord, including places you can get support, feedback, pitch yourself, find a teammate, and also specific tracks, specific groups for each track. And then, finally, just from me, just a few pointers about how to succeed in Base Batches. Firstly, I would suggest really teaming up with somebody and joining the community, right? This is a great opportunity to test out a working relationship with someone, maybe find a co-founder, find other teammates, and really network. So I encourage you to get out there, team up, go to the events, both the physical events, if there's a city near you, and the virtual events, and just really, get to know the community. And also we've got group chats set up for each region, which you can join and meet other people. Go to the virtual workshops and in-person meetups and meet people and get connected. Number 3, talk about what you're doing. Share what you're building with the community. Like Jesse said, this is a platform for you to get exposure and talk about it. Get out there on Twitter, on Warpcast, on social, show what you're doing, do videos throughout the journey, right? Don't wait until demo day right at the end to present. Like, get people along with your story from the very beginning. And then in terms of what you're building, like, solve a problem for a real user. We want to bring the world on chain, but it's only going to happen one product at a time, and each product is solving one problem. We're looking for real world use cases, serving real users. And so I encourage you to think about problems and solve real use and solve for real users. And then finally, just go ahead and ship it. Like, get it out there as quickly as possible. You'll learn faster, you'll improve faster, you'll grow faster. Get it out there as quickly as possible, and then keep iterating.
And I'll just plus one a few of these. The first one is, if you go back, Zen, I think teaming up and joining the community is so important. It's so much fun to get to build with other builders and to have a group of folks who are supporting you and challenging you and helping you dream bigger. And so, if you're in a place where right now you're building by yourself, I'd really encourage you to go to those virtual workshops, go to the in-person meetups, take a risk and meet people and see if you can find someone who you feel like you really connect with, because that's going to make your experience a lot more fun. And I think it's going to make you more successful. The second thing I want to double click on is this number 3, share what you're building. Building in the open is one of the core values of the Base core team, and I think the Base community. And the really powerful thing about building in the open is twofold. One, when you build in the open, you actually build excitement and demand for what you're creating. By sharing your story, everyone else can follow along, they can get excited, they can support you, they can try the product as you're building. And that's going to help you be more successful when you're actually bringing your product to market, because you're already going to have this community of people who are invested in your success. And so that's the first big thing about how building in the open can help you be more successful. The other thing that building in the open can do is it can help the Base economy be more successful. And that's because every time you build in the open, you inspire someone else. They see, oh man, there's this person who I look up to, who's now building in the open, who's maybe making mistakes in the open and learning in the open. That means it's safe for me to do that. That's inspiring me to take a risk. That's inspiring me to build something that I previously wouldn't have felt comfortable doing. That is a ripple effect that every time you build in the open, you create in the broader Base economy, the broader Base community, by inspiring everyone else around you. And then the last one I'll click on is this number 5, just ship it. I love this quote that Brian Armstrong, who's the CEO of Coinbase, always says, which is action produces information. And that is that, getting a product out there, even if it's a little janky, even if you're a little bit embarrassed about it, it's going to help you learn so much about, is this solving a real problem? What does it feel like for customers? Where are their bugs? And you'll never, I don't think, regret getting the product out too early, but you will regret getting it out too late. Because every day you wait to get the first version of the product out that you can then iterate on in real time, you're losing that ability to get input, to get feedback, and to iterate in a way that's actually engaged with the customer. And so there's a lot more in terms of Base batches, but I think if you follow these pointers and you join the community and you talk to other folks about how you can make the most of this time, you're going to be way more successful in helping us bring the world on chain, in building your first products that gain product market fit, that generate revenue, that solve real problems for users. And I think you're going to accelerate your journey as a builder.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's it. Sign up starts today. You've got 3 weeks to submit. You've then got 2 weeks until the mini incubator, and then a further month basically to build. So it's really an entire 2 months of building we have planned for you. This is our way to support you, to give you exposure, and to get you really building towards startups. This is about creating startups. It's not about winning hackathons. It's about building sustainable businesses which solve real problems. So thank you so much for tuning in. Can't wait to see what you build. And any questions, just reach out to us here on Twitter, on Telegram, in Discord. We're very available and we have tons of support for you. So thank you very much, and let's get cracking.
Thanks, everybody. So excited to build with all of you. Keep building, stay based.
Ciao.